try this out. We're going to see if we can bring up a picture. And there we have it. Welcome today. We've been having a little bit of problems. Maybe it's because it's the last day of March. I don't know. Technically, everything seems to be just crashing and going down on us. But I think it's working now. So, last day of March. So excited. March 31st. We have some fun things to do. We're going to explore circles. We're going to check them out. We're going to see what makes them really unique. And I wanted to start out with this simple idea. Pi. That's right. And there's a number underneath that. 3.14. So let's see exactly what that is and what that has to do with anything. But pi is, well, pi is a real number. It's a number that's about equal to this, 3.14. Let's see, what else do we know about that? Pie is a really, really tasty dessert. It's also a Greek letter. Let's go. Let's figure out, what does pi have to do with circles? To do this, I'm going to need some tape. I think you could probably find this. And we're also going to need some wheels. I've got, of course, a really cool wheel here. I've got a can that's round, so we're going to see how that works. I've also got an old coffee container. I've got a toilet paper. So those are the things we're going to use in this video. Let's switch our view so you can see the table, and away we go. All right, here we go, folks. I've got my table out here. I've got my paper. I've got my, of course, my trusty 3.1415 pi. Let's see what happens. I'm going to start by, I lost my coffee can. Let's go get that coffee can. Woo. Okay. Okay, let's start. Here we go. Tape. We got to wrap out a nice big piece because we're going to be drawing on the table, but we don't really want to do this on the table. So here we go. Oh, I don't know. This looks about good. Ugh. That's a nice tape line. And I am going to take my Sharpie marker right there. I am going to bring it on over here. And I'm going to label a nice line right there. And we're going to label that spot on the ground. That's our starting line. Stop. Hi, Landon.
Last time you drew a line.
I'm sorry. I was thinking I did, because this is the third time I've actually made this video.
Wait,
because
the third time?
This is because the one when you're upstairs, I just tried it again and it stopped working again. So there it is. Well, over there it says on that screen it's still working. And over here on this one, you can see our voice and audio, and that's when it's working. And here it says it's recording, so I think it's still working. I'm going to shift this over so we can see you in there too. Oh, well, if it does it again, I don't know. I just might have to go outside and go for a walk. Okay, are you ready, Landon?
If it doesn't work, you will go outside.
Go outside. Okay, so we're going to start with this toilet paper roll. Okay.
Toilet paper?
And I marked on the inside. I gave it a little mark. That mark's going to be important right there, because I'm going to put that mark on this starting line, and then we're going to roll it one time. Here we go. Down the path. Ready? Woo, doo, doo, doo. Right there. Right there. I saw it. Let's mark it. Here we go. Right there. And I'm going to label that one TP.
Toilet paper.
As in the toilet paper. And now, on this paper, I'm going to write TP. And let's go and look. Let's see. How many toilet paper rolls fit?
2.
2? 2's a good number.
Wait, no.
Well, there's 1. That fits. I'm going to put a little dot. And then I'm going to move it over. And we're going to see if another one will fit in there.
Oh, yeah. It's always going to be 3.
3. Move it over. And I'm putting another dot. Oh, look at that. It's 1, 2, 3, and
A little bit.
a little bit. I'm going to go 3 and a little bit. That's interesting. When I rolled the toilet paper across the table one time, in that distance, I could then fit 1, 2, 3 toilet papers and a little bit. I think we should try this red can next. What do you think, Landon? Should we try this one?
Your coffee?
Coffee. So I marked, just like the other one, I marked the bottom. You can see it. Yeah. Okay. So let's line it up. And here we go. Are you ready to roll? Here we go. 1, 2. Right there. Got my marker. And there's our marker. Now, I love me some coffee. But I'm going to write down that on there. Now, of course, we have to see how many of these will fit between the starting line and the coffee line. Landon, do you have a prediction?
I know it is 3.
You,
every single one.
I know, because you've done this before. That was 1.
Yes, I have.
And there's 2. And there's 3. And a little bit. So there was 1. There was 2. Oh, there was 2. So you can see them. See, I might have marked it out. So we had the first line, 1. Then we had the second can. Then we had the third can and a little bit. So let's write that down over here. Coffee was 3 and a little bit.
It's a little.
It's a little bit. What do you think? 3 and a little bit?
Little.
Now, do you think, Landon, that it's just a coincidence that the toilet paper fit 3 times and a little bit, and the coffee cup was also 3 times and a little bit? Do you think that was a coincidence or not? I think we should try another one.
It's 3 and a little bit.
I know it. That's crazy. I'm going to color these to make them even prettier. So those purple ones were, and then of course there was the
It's going to be the same thing.
toilet
It's the
paper
same
ones.
size. It's the
So the
same
toilet papers
size.
were
It's
those.
magic.
What? Well, did we do the can? We didn't do the can yet.
No.
Or should we do the wheel? Should we do the can or the wheel? Let's do the wheel.
I was thinking you were going to say that.
Let's do it. So I put a mark on it. You can see the mark right down there on the bottom. Yep. All right. So let's line it up. Okay, here we go. And rolling. Ah! Where is it? Whoa, it's going so far. Oh my goodness. Way already. There, we're going to wheel. Now that's a really long ways. Wow. All right. Let's add some color to it. We're going to go green.
It's going to be 3 in the whole entire word.
You think it's going to be 3 and...
I know it is.
You know it is. Okay, well, let's check it. Let's check it. Here we go. So there's 1. Here's 2. And here's...
the whole entire word.
It's not quite the whole entire word.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. But
Last time it was the whole entire word.
it was. It was. So let's color these spots. There was 1 spot, 2 spots, 3 spots. So man, look at that. Look at
I
that.
can draw with my finger.
From 1 here, that was 1 wheel, and this was another wheel, and this was another wheel, and some left over. So the wheel was, let's write it down. Wheel was 3 and a little bit. So now I have a question, Landon. I drew our little bits. This was our toilet paper little bit. This was our coffee little bit. And this was our wheel little bit. Did you notice anything about how big the toilet paper little bit and the coffee little bit and the wheel little bits are? Is that interesting that this one's the smallest and this one's the mediumest and this one's the biggest? And if we line those up, we have the smallest and the medium and the big.
What about the can?
Well, we didn't do the can. I think we're going to run out of time, so we're not going to do the can. We'll just set that down there. All right. Now, here's the fun math for the day. We're going to come back to that. Here we go. The circumference, or how far around, right? Around it goes.
Now are we getting into pi?
Circumference is equal to the diameter, which is really the thing we were measuring. When we were laying this out on the table and looking at it, we're measuring the diameter of the wheel. And we were measuring that 3 times. Times pi, which is 3. It's an earthquake! So here's your math relationship. Is that crazy or what? That, please stop, Landon. Thank you. The people at home have trouble watching when you shake the table. So come on back up here. This interesting formula here that we wrote out, well, it tells you about a relationship that you can't break. No matter what happens, you can't break it. It says that the circumference around it is the same number as if we were to measure from one side to the other and multiply it by pi. So I think that's going to be for another day, a different lesson, when we actually break out a ruler and we talk about how to do that part. But for right now, to finish us up, I think April is almost here. Does that make you excited, Landon?
It's the last day of March.
I know it's the last day of March, and March rolled out like, in like a lion or out like a lamb, or
In like a lion.
In like a lion and out like a lamb. So now we can get April showers to bring May flowers. Does that sound good? Okay. Yeah. We need some April showers for May flowers, and no more snow.
We already do have like a lot of sprouts in our garden.
We do have a lot of things sprouting up out there. Maybe we should go check it out.
Oh, we also have some by our tree.
We do by our tree too. All right. Well, let's say goodbye for today.
Bye.
And you should go and roll things across the floor. Just don't draw on the table. And I will see you tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have all of our technical problems solved so we can just go and have some fun. Until then, let's push this button. And I'm going to say goodbye and enjoy the rest of your day. Go off and do great things.